Today I propose to analyze the new teaser of The Amazing Digital Circus and also carefully familiarize yourself with the scheme of The Amazing Digital Circus. We are all waiting and looking for signs from the authors, Glitch and Gooseworks, of the very moment when they publish the second episode. They worked on the first episode for a year and a half. And a few months before the premiere, they began publishing various teasers for the pilot episode. Also now, information is slowly starting to arrive. Remember in the pilot episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, when Kane is sitting in the cafe? He receives a message on his smartwatch, and an advertisement for the watch appears on the screen with a phone number and the website, thewackiwatch.com. Have you visited this address? I moved on. If you missed it, I saved this information for you. When you go to thewackiwatch.com, you are redirected to the Glitch Studio page, glitchprod.com, the Wacky Watch. This page contains a fancy video player. There was a commercial in the style of the 90s. We see Kane, but only up to his neck. I suppose that in video format it is quite difficult to depict a jaw with eyes instead of a head. Kane tells us that we are probably expecting the release of The Amazing Digital Circus, introduces part of the team, and invites us to join it. The story is accompanied by a demonstration on a computer screen from the 90s. The Amazing Digital Circus video game screensaver appears. The video contains advertising inserts in the style of TV advertising from the 90s. The style of the 90s in this video, as well as the office space and computers, a VR headset from the cartoon. All this indirectly points us to the years in which The Amazing Digital Circus takes place. What happened now? At the beginning of the year, Glitch changed the video at thewackiwatch.com. Now there is a sleeping Pomni. You can look at the fire, the work of other people, and the sleeping Pomni endlessly. I really like this joke. The video with the sleeping Pomni is very similar to the picture where the sleeping Pomni is surrounded by a dozen small canes. Judging by the blue-violet, swollen eyelids of Pomni, an oppressive atmosphere of fatigue, insomnia, and nightmares is created. I think this is a hint to both the visit to the Pomni room in the next episodes and the atmosphere of the next episodes of The Amazing Digital Circus. Gooseworks also shared the design for The Amazing Digital Circus. Let's take a closer look at the diagram. The tent has 5 floors. The location of the stage, medieval tower, and flying elements is schematically marked. Balconies are designed on each floor. And in the center of the tent, there is a spiral staircase. The staircase leads up to the ceiling to a location with the interesting name Crow's Nest. There is also a note that there may be a cafe inside. This is probably the same cafe Kane was sitting in during Pomni's exit into the void. The character dorm entrance door is on the 2nd floor, which echoes the picture we saw in the pilot episode. I'm wondering, since the 2nd floor is at such a height from the first, what is the height of the tent? The Kaufmo monster looks very small from the height of the 2nd floor. There is also a plan of the tent from above. Here we see the same elements, the location of the stage, the spiral staircase where the characters rest, and even the relative size of Pomni relative to the entire tent. There are also 12 doors of unknown purpose on the right. These are the same doors that Pomni looked through when looking for Kaine, and this is just one floor. Doors are provided on each floor. This is incredibly huge, and we haven't seen everything yet. The corridor of the characters' dormitory goes far beyond the tent. I wonder what it looks like from the street, considering that this is the 2nd floor, and also considering that it faces the same direction as the entrance to the tent. That is, in theory, it should be visible here, but from the outside of the tent, nothing points us to a hostel. Perhaps the designers didn't think about this, or perhaps space works completely differently in The Amazing Digital Circus than in real life. The possibility of forgetfulness of the designers is confirmed by the fact that only the Kaufmo room has a doorbell. The other doors in the corridor do not have bells. And Gooseworks confirmed that this was simply overlooked before the release. Gooseworks is also careful to state that not everything from the draft design was implemented. Therefore, the mystery remains whether such a location as the Crow's Nest Cafe will appear in the next episodes. But this is an amazing digital circus. Everything is possible here, except swearing. I'm really looking forward to the second episode with you. I'm also looking forward to your likes, subscriptions, and comments. Thank you for watching.